Welcome to Raw Dog Game Reviews. This is the Raw Dog speaking, and today we're doing a raw review of Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles 2. So, let's go ahead and get in there. Let's do it raw, baby. So, I really like this game, as is with all these games that I usually review, because I don't tend not to review games that I don't like, because I tend not to buy games that I don't like. But yeah, enough about that. Anyway, I played the original game, and I also loved it. It's a really good game. It's a really good fighting game. I've been a big fan of the Naruto Storm series, so I've been playing these games for a long time. And I want to say right now that this game defeated me. And I'm sad about that, but I have to give in. I don't have the time to keep doing this. I'm not platinuming it. And that's a big thing for me because I platinumed every single Naruto Storm game. And I platinumed the Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles 1 that came out. So I've made a point of it to platinum all of these games. And I'm not going to platinum this one. And I'm saying that right now because I was trying for a couple days to platinum it, to get the 100 opponents in survival. Now, I'm not going to sit here and whine about it being impossible. It's not impossible. People have done it. I'm sure there are people, completionists that have done it, and I'm sure there are people that are better at the game that have done it. So I'm not going to sit here and whine about it. What I'm saying is that it's just going to take more time than I want to commit to it. So I'm admitting defeat, and I'm just not going to do it. So that is the only trophy I'm missing, is the 100 opponents in survival. And it's just difficult. That's all there is to it. It's just really difficult. Now, see, in Naruto, it was really easy because there was a lot of ways you could glitch the, well, not really glitch, but you could manipulate the combos and do like practically infinite combos and just wreck enemies. In Demon Slayer, you can't do that. There is a specific combo meter, and once it runs out, your combo will end, regardless of what you're doing. The game will throw that enemy out. Now, there are ways to get really nice, long, destructive combos. I've seen the videos online, so like, I could learn them. I could learn more of them, I should say, and I could do them. I could practice and do them. But the problem is that that's not why I'm losing in the survival. I got to 40. And that's the problem. I got to 40, and it took me days to get to 40. That's not even halfway through. That's the problem. There's no checkpoints, there's no nothing, there's just straight survival, 100. And also, when you do it, you don't even get Kimetsu points. So you literally get nothing for trying, which is really dumb. And the problem with it is that the amount of health you get back for every fight is so small, so ridiculously small that that doesn't even matter. The only way I can see it being feasible is using a demon character, because then they can get health back through boosting. But even then, you don't get a lot of health back. And the problem with that is that you need to get more health back, because once you use your ally to substitute yourself in and evade the attacks, you're now out of that option for a good minute or two. And if the enemy happens to catch you, you are now taking a ton of damage. Just a ton of damage. And you can't recover from that. Once you get deep enough into the survival, and yeah, 20s and 30s is definitely deep enough, then if you take that hit, if you let them catch you even just once, you've now taken like close to half a bar of health down. And you're probably not going to make that back. Even with boosting and even with winning another battle perfected, you're not going to make it anywhere near that back. It's ridiculous how little health you get back in survival, and they expect you to go 100 opponents. Because if you mess up even once, your bar is going down about half. And that is just a lot of health to lose when you have so little. So all that together means that I'm just not going to put in the time and effort for it. I tried. I'm not going to put the time and effort for it. It's all there is to it. I can't commit that much time to it. I have other games I need to play. But that doesn't take away the experience of the game. The game is still really good. It's really fun. I love the combat. In fact, actually, I think the game is better for this because it means that the combat is more balanced. I think that the Storm series, although I loved it, was definitively unbalanced. You could rack up almost infinite combos. You could beat the crap out of people. There were some serious tricks I knew in that game, and I was going tournament level, and I was pretty crazy at that game. Now, I missed that, but I mean, I could look you in the face and tell you there were some things that weren't fair. Especially if you were playing team battles. Team battles in that game were not fair at all. So I can tell you right now that like the way that Demon Slayer does it, it is so much more refined. It's much more balanced. The game is tweaked to be a lot better. So it is an evolution of the series, and that is good. It is a lot better. So the characters I mostly use wow, I forgot his name, the Fox Mask Kid. I mostly use him, and I use a Genya. Genya is a beast in the game because he has a gun character in a sword world, and his gunshot goes through the entire of the field. So he's just ridiculous, and it's just crazy how good he is. Once he gets that shot off, that shot can go through the entire field, and it can clip you, and it will make it so that your combo is interrupted, and now you're open for me to get a combo. It's stupid how good he is. So the storyline is pretty much the same. It's pretty easy. It's the story of Demon Slayer's second arc through the train, from the train to the all the way to the training arc. It has some side missions, or not side missions. It has some quick combat you can do for the missions of the train and the before the train. So it has all the missions in there. The storyline, it's a little tedious when you're walking around doing the story parts, but I mean, like, that's the game, is what it is. They have a few like swarm battles that are a little awkward to play with. Then again, the Ninja Storm did that too, and like they are always a little awkward because you're using fighting game controls to do storm battles, and so it's really weird to do swarm battles with that combat, because it's versus game combat, and it's really weird. It's just really weird to do swarm combat with versus game combat. But anyway, it still does take away that the game is really good. And to continue from there, the game is just, the graphics are good. Like I said, the combat's really tight. I think the combat's a lot better than it was in Swarm. The graphics are anime cel shaded. They look beautiful. They look good for the way they are. The story is Demon Slayer, so it's a good story. I obviously wish it went further. It goes right up to the castle, and it's a really good game. I definitely recommend it if you're a fan of Demon Slayer, if you're a fan of these fighting games, of the sort of fighting games, and you want to continue the series, to get more out of the series. I definitely recommend it. Oh, this is the big thing I dislike, is that the kinetic points. It is really, really tedious to gather kinetic points. There is no good way to grind it. You only get them through playing story and playing like the board mode. It's really dumb. It's really dumb. And when you end up having a few trophies at the end where they want you to just grind kinetic points, it's really, really dumb. You should just get them by playing. By every combat, you should get kinetic points. That's all there should be. It just should make sense like that. I don't know why. It's just stupid. But now the biggest thing I want to say is that I like this game for one reason a lot better than I liked Dragon Ball Z Sparking for a fighting game. And that is because the story mode is simple. I'm sorry, but that was a big breaking point for me with Sparking, was that the story mode was so drastically big and destructive that I just gave up playing it because it was taking too much time. This was one complete nice story. It was easy, fast to go through. The only thing that took a while was trying the survival mode. So this is what a fighting game, in my opinion, should be. It should be a game that's more about the versus mode than anything else. There shouldn't be a long, twisted, convoluted story. You should just get the story done, all set, unlock all the characters, and you're good. Now you can go play with your friends in versus or online. And that's it. So the game is really good. The combat is really tight and really good. I wish I could play online, but I didn't buy online for it. And like I said, if you're a fan of Demon Slayer anime, I definitely recommend it. If you're a fan of the Storm series games, I definitely recommend it because it's built the same way, but it's definitely an evolution of it. So yeah, the voice acting is good. The music is great. The graphics are good. The combat is really tight. It's a great game. If you're a fan of these series, I highly recommend it. So if you like the video, like and subscribe and all that jazz, and I'll see you next time. See ya!